Welcome to Cloudy Knit Crochet. My name is Lori, and welcome to day 2 of my Vlogmas 2021. I would love to crochet up a storm with you, so please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. One of the things that I'd like to share with you this month is I will be showing you my collection of Christmas mousse and Christmas snowmen. And I also will be sharing some other fun stuff this month. Now let's get to the Crochet Society Advent Calendar. Today we will be opening up day 2. Uh-oh, I forgot to introduce somebody first. This is one of my Christmas mousse. This is probably one of my favorite Christmas mousse because it was given to me by my son, and he has a story. Let me tell you the story about this mousse. I was visiting my son over in North Carolina, and he gave me this mousse that he bought at a gift shop. And so I had to head home, so I packed up my new favorite mousse into my carry-on bag. And as I was going through security, my bag got flagged, and every time that happens, I always get nervous. Oh my gosh, what are they gonna find? What is it? All these questions go through your head. And so they open it up and they pull out my mousse. And I was like, oh my gosh, they cannot take my mousse. This was a present given to me by my son. And so they're looking at him and everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what are they thinking? I put something illegal inside him? What are they doing with him? And I'm standing there very patiently, and I find out later that they pulled him because he's probably made of some kind of like organic material or something. And so I was telling the story of this mousse to the security guard there, and I'm like, yeah, the mousse, I just got it from my son, and I really wanted to take him home because I really love him. And so we're laughing, I'm laughing, and she's like, oh no, you can have your mousse, everything's fine. And I asked the security lady, I was definitely in one of my rare moments, I'm like, can I have a picture with you with my mousse? And she started laughing. And so this mousse got a picture of a security guard at the airport. So every time I bring him out for Christmas, I have to relive that story. So I just had to share that story with you guys of my mousse. I'm sorry guys, but I gotta keep you in suspense a little bit longer for box 2 because I now need to show you my snowflakes that I made yesterday from box number 1. So let me get my snowflakes, and I had to make 7 of them. So let me lay out all my snowflakes on top of my mousse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, just like it started to snow on them. So I had fun making these snowflakes. They were 3 rows, and the stitches in here were a cluster, double crochet, single crochets, and chain stitches. And I forgot to mention in my first video, if you didn't get the chance to get this advent calendar from Crochet Society, I believe if you go to her website, which I will link below, I think you can still get the pattern to make the crochet along with your own yarn. So let me know in the comments section if you're working on this advent or if you're going to be making this project with your own yarn. So there's my 7 snowflakes. Okay, I promise in the next segment we will open up box number 2. Okay, I am ready to open up box number 2. So let's get box number 2. Oh, look at that yarn. It's kind of like a pretty lavender color. It's still convection, DK weight, 33 grams, just like in day 1, 100% acrylic. Oh, and we got a stitch marker. And it looks like a basket full of yarn. So there it is right there. I really like their stitch markers. They're kind of this rubbery feeling and they're very lightweight. So when you use it on a project, it doesn't put any weight to your project. So that's what we got in box number 2. Oh, and another thing I didn't point out to you yesterday is here's the front of box number 2, and it was designed for a on the other side is more generic and it doesn't have that Christmassy theme. So when I've been putting the boxes back, I've been putting them this side facing towards me, so I know that I've already opened up this box. So the whole box is gonna look different once we turn all these boxes around. So there we go for day number 2. Thank you for watching my episode. I'll see you guys back tomorrow for day 3.